Hello everybody, welcome to Instantgo Tarot Odyssey. I hope that the wind stays down. I just learned the coolest thing from my tripod, how it can actually have that like gorilla grip, so I can move it and have it be propped up higher. The sun is out, but it's a little windy today, but it is so beautiful and the light is so gorgeous. And look who's over there. Moonbeams. So I'm able to do the read outside in this beautiful weather. I have my chalice, a fresh flower, the stone, some citrine, and one of my favorite pendulums right there. I was blessing my new Celtic deck, which is the yellow deck in the background, and I like to just kind of spread out the deck on the earth, put a long string of rough citrine over it, and kind of like fill it with positive intention and bless it and cleanse it as well. So let's see what your three choices are today, you guys. We have Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. Number 2 is the butterfly, and I'll pull things up for you too so they're a little closer. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing, inner child, and growth. Very important, right? We got to be in touch with that and be playful and fun. And then we have the engagement ring, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. You guys would die laughing if you saw my other hand is my camera hand, but the way things are adjusted is like I have everything and each nail is a different color, but my right hand I use a lot of my jewelry making tools with, so it doesn't make sense to paint them because it chips off and looks crazy. So this is my camera hand and my non-camera hand. So it's so funny. Every once in a while, someone in my family or someone I run into is like, you know, you didn't paint your other hand. And I'm like, let me tell you something. Let me tell you about camera hands. It's so funny. So talk about like just the odd world of entertainment and artistry, right? It's so funny. It's like, now you see me, now you don't. So anyway, you guys, let's start with number 1 and talk about Cupid's arrow. So what I want to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards from one of my absolute favorite decks. It is the gorgeous, give me a second, it'll come to me. White Sage deck. Whenever I try to think of something and I only give myself like a couple moments, whoa, these are really good cards. We got King of Cups and King of Wands and 6 of Cups. So right away, just talking about this, you guys, things are going to start to come in a very fast manner. You are going to have like this evolution, mind, body, spirit, being connection with everything, and it's going to help you create a major manifestation stage in your life where you're able to manifest things beautifully with very little effort. And part of that is because your belief system, right? Your belief system, whatever we believe in, we can make, create, and have come true, but we have to believe in it. You know, this is a time when the most effective action is to allow others also to show you the way forward. What have other people done before me that are really working and successful? You're not reinventing the wheel. You are putting your own particular original spin on things, and it's going to help you prosper and feel good. I oftentimes lead towards psychiatrists and psychologists that have a lot of positive, simplistic approaches, and then I feel better as well when I hear, you know, everybody goes through these struggles, peaks and valleys, but it's how we pull ourselves out by one simple thought: everything is temporary, right? So in your love evolution, this is saying don't be dissuaded, because look, you're gonna have this beautiful look at all these teacups just kind of like emulsifying and pouring into each other. That's the alchemy of what you're manifesting into your life. You are bringing in this love, and I feel like it's going to happen within 6 months. You're already like seeing in your dreams, in numbers and synchronicities, things taking place for you, right? And with King of Cups and Wands, this person is going to be elevated, passionate, and I feel like with all these wands, they are possibly have a lot of fire in their chart. Sagittarius, Aries, beautiful Leo energy. They're usually, you know, leadership types, philosophers, older souls. You know, this is the time to open up and let love, life, and abundance and spirit really fill you, and without demand or expectation, just receiving all these bounties that are yours and feeling good about life, because it's time for that. You know, you've had your rest and you're going to be rejuvenated, you're going to feel renewal, and you're ready to go. And I feel like this, we have to ask ourselves too, where are we having trouble receiving sometimes? You stop the flow of abundance when you continually insist upon being the giver. You can't always lead, always give, and always teach. You must be the student as well. Open up, the one who receives the gift, the gesture, the offer in equal measure. So like, this is time to just really open up and say, I'm ready to receive as well, because something wonderful that is unexpected, is unforeseen as well, a gift from spirit, is going to come in for you and guide you at this beautiful blueprint to love. You're going to be feeling it, higher vibrations, you're ready for it. And the thing is, it's like, it just is unexpected. Like, you're just getting on with life and being creative and having a good time. And then all of this shows up for you. So I'm loving that message for you, you guys. Beautiful. Yay. Look at all these kings. I love white sage so much. It's so simple. It's either one little symbol or one little animal, and all of them have these beautiful little crowns or wreaths or something that's really, really sweet. So that is the Cupid arrow message for you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And also, you guys, I'd love for you to come over on IG. I have posted a lot of specials. They're only $25. There is the Valentine's read. These are regular video reads that are personal, that go on from anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes, depending on the information that comes in for you. They're well off. They're well less than half off as well. But I want to be able to do this because I want people to have, you know, some of the information these spreads provide. They're really informative. And I know some of my clients have had a hard time making up what their questions and what they want answers for. So I felt that these were really helpful, and a lot of people, I got great feedback. So come on over and see what's over there. So that's you guys. Now we're on to number 2, which is the butterfly. So I love this. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune, loving that. Gotta shuffle a little bit. We have the King of Swords. A lot of kings coming in. I just had 2 kings in the last one. Oh yeah. This came up, I believe, on IG this morning and or TikTok. And this, you know, speaks volumes. So let's talk about what's being ushered in right now. Great perspective, happy and good fortune, because you know it's arriving. You feel the gratitude. You're acting as if it's already here. That's huge. That makes all the difference. And this King of Swords is saying, you know what, I can cut through all the rhetoric and the garbage and the silliness and see things for what they are and what I need to listen to, look out for, and act upon. So you're going to be making good business choices, good friendship and love choices as well, because it's like you took off those kind of romance goggles, right? Which is like, I love love, I love money, I love this, but it adds a ridiculous kind of counterintuitive vibration when we do that. We have to take those off and see with clarity. Whoa, this person is a little prejudicial, or, you know, harsh, or whatever it is, and be like, no thank you. Or look at the clean, pure spirit in this person, and I am in it, you know, and I am only going to infuse this with honesty, love, good intentions, all that. I'm not going to let any lower vibration stuff come in. And you're not. You are completely being like, you're like a sponge that is just wringing out negativity, doubt, envy, jealousy, insecurity, all of that. Just gone with this beautiful King of Swords and 7 of Pentacles, because you have done the work. You have noticed in the past, this does not work for me. This creates pain. This creates problem. This creates dissension, mistrust, all of those things that don't help. And so funny, when I'm doing this read, all these black birds came on the tree, and then I looked down and there is a black cat right in the middle of the patio, like, hello. So all of these things, you're going to have signs and symbols. I feel like black cats, black birds, more birds are coming, just solid black little birds. I love them. I feel like they're going to be part and parcel of your soulmate journey, of them showing up and letting you know, hey, we're always going to have signs, we're always going to have things. And that's my sign too. These are the birds that come on my patio, and they eat the food I leave for them, and I love them. And oftentimes a black cat, Miss Moonbeams, lays right in the middle, and it's like, I don't think so. This is my cat food. This cat food that I get, I swear to God, it's got to be made of animal what's this, like catnip, because they go mental for it. So I love that. I like having all kinds of animals on the property doing things. So you guys, let's get back to 7 of Pentacles. So you're still in the process of planting these seeds. So let's have them be happy, wholesome, robust. Let them have them be in rich soil. And that is your furtive, like, mind space. Like, what are you telling yourself? What is your inner dialogue? Yes, love is coming. I feel good. I am worthy. It's the number one thing to know that you are worthy and you are a high value person and you deserve all the love. And that's not to say that things are perfect perfect. Like everything is not some kind of crazy glossy magazine ad where, oh, my skin is perfect, my hair is perfect, my diet's perfect. None of that should be like that. It's the wonderful, rich multi-layers that make people unique and fun. Like I love seeing crazy people go out in their pajamas and set up their garbages and play with their dogs and, you know, be a mess or just be like sitting on their porch eating a sandwich, like happy to be alive. I love it's those simple things, you know, where people stop and they look to nature. I'm watching this program I love so much because, you know, it's just basically about a cool tribe that lives together and they protect their environment and it protects them. And it is the simple old ways of when we use the elements and we are letting our heavy memories or ideas be blown away by the wind, or we're refreshed by water, or we are cleansed by fire. All of these things, we are grounded by the earth, that we're kind of like clarifying what we want to do next. It's like that dry erase board. Nature is beautiful for that, and you're doing that and saying, you know, when I really take a cold hard look at how I was allowing myself to be treated previously in a relationship, that was not good. That was not something that I would hope for my daughter, son, or relatives, so why would I allow that? And it's this beautiful purification that now, guess what? Everybody better step up or step out. And with this, your perspective, you have so much clarity and you have so much wisdom from what has occurred before that you're not going to settle for crumbs. You are going to be, you know, this person in your sovereignty, feeling good. You're planting these seeds. And remember, your main card was this beautiful relationships evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. So if you're already in a relationship, you are just bringing in love. You are just bringing in care. You are just bringing in vibrancy and depth to it, as opposed to any of the lower vibrations. We don't need to criticize or hassle anybody or make them think who they are is not enough, right? And you're going to be feeling the love of that too, feeling like you are definitely enough, and you have a whole bunch of stuff to offer. I want to make sure this is in the picture because I am blown away by this, the texture and color of this. I'm like, oh, it's everything. Who do we got over there? Hellozies. I see some little gray paws. I like when the cats all just lounge out in the sun. They're so happy. It's warm. It's so wonderful. So that is you, group 2. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you guys need a private read or anything else, just go to all the links down below, and I'd love for you to go over to IG and get in on all the spread super specials. I mean, they're only $25 for your private video tapings, and they are everything from big Valentines to past lives to relationships. Extraordinarily helpful. I got so much great feedback on them, and I'm really, really excited about them. So thank you guys for all your support, and hello to my new Patreon, Miss S, who just joined this morning. Thank you guys so much for your support. And I mean, I love it when people just join for $1 that's saying, you know, I see you and I want to support you. And it goes a long way, I mean, to get new decks. And thank you guys for like just that randomly send stuff you see on my wish list, my Amazon wish list. That means the world to me, because the thing I get excited about really the most is new decks, because it's a new resource. It's a new tool. It's a new book. It's a new insight. And I just get all these new interpretations of things when I receive them. That's why I think I'm so into Lenormand now, because I'm like, it leaves a very rich swathe of territory to deal with when you mix it with tarot. So that's another thing that I definitely suggest. If you guys, you know, are new to tarot, you will find some really fantastic insights with the Lenormand decks, and the book is very helpful too. So that is you, beautiful souls. Now we're on to number 3, which is engagement ring. So let's do a little close-up with this. This talks about engagements, partnerships, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. So a lot of you guys, you have your true love unions coming in. I got to get the sage deck ready, and we will shuffle and see what's going on. There's been so many kings and queens. Let me just do one card at a time, because I am so excited about all these royal cards, because it's talking about you guys are leveling up in your sovereignty. You're not settling for anything that is less or beneath you. This is you valuing yourself to the degree where you don't let any petty jealousy or entanglements, third parties, garbage, envy, anything in there, or competition. The death of feeling good about yourself is comparison, and we should never be comparing ourselves, especially on any kind of social media, because people are posting their biggest wins, their best looks. Everything is filtered. It is not people out there posting about their lowest lows or problems or anything like that. And kudos to everybody out there that is talking about, listen, I do this when my skin looks hellish like this. Like right now, I'm so into watching and listening to some of Paulina Poroskova's things because I find her to be a lovely soul. I grew up with her and I thought she was absolutely amazing. And I remember just thinking, she had a pretty tough life coming over here and trying to get everything together. And then I remember the whole phase of them like redoing her teeth and the pain and the struggle and all of this, and her being compared and people saying, oh yeah, you're really gorgeous, but you don't have Christy's smile and you don't have so-and-so's stuff. Like, and it was very hard for her and she was in a very tough phase, and now maturing and growing. She's just so lovely. And she's basically starting over with Rick Ocasek out of the picture. It's like she's now doing her thing, and I love following her over on IG and supporting her, and I'm leaving messages for her because like anybody, it can seem like people have everything, but guess what? It's the same journey. People judging you, being harsh, being critical, and you not feeling worth it or worthy. And a lot of people, like if you ever saw Cara Delevingne's video on YouTube about being suicidal, never feeling like enough, it blew me away. And people sharing that, thank you for doing that, because people make assumptions about people because they may be very physically attractive or have wealth. It is all the same arena in life. We all start comparing and that becomes disastrous. So let's not do that, right? We are who we are and we're all special and amazing. And because of that, this is where you are. So you are leveling up in an amazing capacity. And look at this. We have the Moon card, which is speaking on you listening to your intuition into such a degree that is leading to you to your soulmate perfectly, effortlessly. And if you're already with somebody, that how you guys are evolving and engaging and then becoming married and starting a family and all of this, because you are ready and you know this. And the thing is, doubts and fears that cloud us sometimes when we're younger, we have these insecurities. What's the matter with me? Why in the world would this person be married? Like I've heard people, like, they're so funny. They will all of a sudden, even if it's their best friend, if their best friend is getting married before them, wonderful, they're my favorite person. And they're like, all of a sudden, that toothless old hag, how is she? I'm serious. Like, people wig out when people are getting married before them, and they change and flip the script very quickly, right? So it's like, let's not compare. Our journey is our own. And guess what? You are going to be so happy and relieved to have had that time of self-discovery, because it's important. We have to make ourselves happy and be happy within our own kind of internal network before other people should come in the picture anyway. And that is something you're realizing with beauty. Whoa, I can't believe you guys. You guys comment down below if you chose pile number 3, because this is amazing. This is just you. Guess what? I'm empowered. I feel good. You're starting to luxuriate in the beauty that is life, right? We can create beauty out of anything. I'm serious. I felt like I'm grabbing a handful of stuff and I'm going outside, and then all of a sudden the lighting was amazing. I just grabbed a bag that had different things in it, and I was like, and then Joni brought out a flower. I had my pendulum in there. There's always artistry, magic on anything. If you have a screen and you have access to any thing on IG or whatever, there is artwork, there is information, there is inspiration, there is everything at our fingertips, and you're realizing this, and it's just evolving. And I want to be inspired by life. I want to be on fire. I want to create strong, healthy boundaries within this relationship. I want to ask for exactly what I know I deserve, which is everything: a sense of humor, a loving heart, a kind person, kind of like a pure essence of soul, like where people, they just don't even need to dig down and peck in the dirt and be petty about anything, because their light is shining so bright, as is yours. You really are, you're constantly doing that mountain climb to bigger, better, more decisive action, more understanding, deeper learning, more inspiration, more insight, all of that. And because of that, that is what's coming in for you, and you deserve this, and you've been deserving of it for a long time. You're planting the seeds, you're filling your head with good information, you're sensing well-being, you're constantly reaching for that. You're tired of stagnancy, which we can all do. I mean, I tell you what, I'm the #1 scroller in the history of mankind. When I decide, I'm just scrolling, and I'll look at my screen time and go, how am I even alive? How am I not a dead carcass in a chair after scrolling for 4 hours in a row, right? Like, I'll look at the art. Usually it's inspirational stuff, but sometimes it's just like, I go on like, wow, what is that? And I'm certain that all of this kind of matrix mentality and how they set up, it is made to be addictive, but it is not. I repeat, it is not very grounding and healthy to scroll endlessly, because it's almost like watching 57 quick like previews of a movie and not getting the whole picture, right? So our mind is always like, well, what is that and what's going on, you know? So we have to really just start to conceptualize how we want to spend our time more efficiently, where we feel good, and how do we connect with love. And a lot of people have been asking me too, like, listen, I have a little bit of relationship advice. I'm in a new relationship and I feel like this is crazy. And I remember a while ago, somebody like misconstrued that I was writing a book this year on relationships, and it's not. I'm doing the tarot deck this year. But what I am doing is I'm making a compilation of the best advice and the most inspirational relationship experts out there, and really just doing the fine points of it. And I'm just going to probably put it over on Patreon for everybody to go see, because I feel like there's so many good people out there. Between Marissa Peers, Matthew Boggs, and all of those guys, there's a reason they're the tops in their field. It's because they really have effective, beautiful, simple advice. You know, they don't convolute it. They don't have a lot of medical speak, a lot of techno babble and garbage. It's very simple. It's very easy to apply to life, and you see right away what something would result in if you said and did it, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember doing that. That's exactly what happened, right? So those sorts of things. So you're going to have strong resolve, and here are my boundaries, and nobody's going to mess with them. And I am also going to approach this with always a positive spin on the best case scenario that can happen. And because of that, that's exactly what's going to be happening for you, group 3. So that is you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. And thank you guys so much for subscribing over on my TikTok, which is Melanie Williams 616. It's going like little gangbusters, and I love doing stuff over there. And also to IG, all you guys that participate in the giveaways and all, you know, there's so many light workers over there, brilliant, beautiful light workers. You know, Sammy's over there, Not Your Average Glow Up, Cherry, Cheryl is over there, and she's got great jewelry now over on her Cleopatra Vibes on Etsy. Beautiful wood jewelry, like amazing, and just love it. All you guys over there, just, you know, shining your light on things that are that matter and that are supporting and loving. You guys are the best. So love and light, everybody.